We're diving into the first official details of Black Ops 6 Zombies that was just announced. Earlier this week, I was invited to Treyarch Studios to see the game and learn everything there is to know so far about Black Ops 6 Zombies, including first details on 2 Zombies maps, the characters in Black Ops 6 Zombies, and so much more. Let's dive straight into the details, but to make sure you don't miss a single Zombies video in the future, consider subscribing. But jumping straight into the details, round-based Zombies is officially returning in Black Ops 6, with not 1, but 2 Zombies maps on launch. No open-world zombies, no weird hybrid zombies. This is classic round-based zombies, and it's something that the Treyarch team is super passionate about, with it being foundational for the Black Ops series, and they've really set out to make what they think is the best version of round-based zombies they've ever made. That starts with continuing to refine on the foundations that they've started with, but they've also taken a look back at a lot of elements from past games that they feel like they're missing and want to bring back and add a lot of value to them. And then of course they want to add a lot of new stuff that no one's experienced before, so everyone can be excited and have a lot of fun. Before going into detail on the Zombies maps in Black Ops 6, we need to have a little catch up on where the story was left off from Cold War Zombies. So at the very end, we were left on a big cliffhanger where the director of Requiem turned out to be none other than Edward Richtofen, a man of historical, questionable intent. He immediately betrays the entire unit, sending them off to places unknown, and Black Ops 6 is picking up 5 years later in the 90s, where Dr. Peck, a semi-reformed villain, is now set out to find the Zombies crew that we are going to play as and break them out of a research prison facility. And I did just say that right. Black Ops 6 Zombies has a fixed playable Zombies crew of characters, something that we haven't seen since Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4 Zombies. Now you can still choose to play as any operator in Black Ops 6 Zombies, but when you play as these specific characters, you're going to be getting a much deeper experience with way more voiceover, additional interactions, and the overall story and cinematics that Treyarch are going to tell is featuring around these characters. To me, this really is the best of both worlds. As most Zombies fans do not like the operator system, we just want to play as classic characters with funny dialogue and unique quotes that help make Zombies what it is, and that's exactly what Treyarch are doing. And on screen is our first look at the playable characters in Black Ops 6 Zombies, and you might be familiar with a lot of them, as we have returning characters Gregory Weaver, Elizabeth Gray, and Mac Carver from Black Ops Cold War Zombies, where now we get to play as them and experience a story with them. But along with them is a brand new female character called Maya Aguinaldo, and Maya is tagging along with Dr. Peck to help break these characters out, but she has different reasons to breaking them out than Dr. Peck does, and that will be revealed in time. Now let's talk about Zombies maps, because as I mentioned in the introduction, Treyarch are launching with 2 brand new maps for Zombies on launch. No remasters, no remakes, 2 brand new Zombies maps, with each one having a unique experience in both the narrative that they're telling, but also just packed full of different features and environments. Both Zombies maps take place at the exact same time, with the first one being Liberty Falls. The map was described as the Ether having an incident here in the Appalachian Mountain Range in West Virginia, and this sets the stage for a Zombies map set in a small town, where an elite unit has been sent in to investigate and figure out what happened here. According to Treyarch, this is a very iconic setting for Zombies, where it's embodying Americana in the 90s, and there's a lot of elements in this map that I think everyone will get a kick out of, such as a bowling alley, a comic shop, a video store, which on paper does sound quite reminiscent to Town from Black Ops 2's Transit map, but visually didn't look anything like it, nor does it sound like it's trying to be like a reimagining or remake of that. But what we were shown for this map was just one single in-game screenshot that showed a bird's eye view of the town, where we could see details like a motel, a gas station next to it, a church a little off into the distance, and then in the far distance was those mountain ranges of the Appalachian Mountain Range in West Virginia. Moving on to the second Zombies map, this map is called Terminus, which is a remote prison facility set in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. This is the exact location that Dr. Peck pointed to on the map at the end of Cold War Zombies, and this prison facility in the storyline is called Black Site 13. Now, unlike Liberty Falls, this map is going to be massive, and we were shown one image that showed a bird's eye view of the map, and it was dark, it was broody, and it was atmospheric. There was lots of divided sections of the map, where there was the main prison itself towards the back of the map, but then there were a ton of maze-like elevated platforms with flashlights that were illuminating certain spots of each of these sections. And this is the map that we got the 1-second teaser gameplay of, and it did look like it had some elements of Ascension in terms of that mood and atmosphere, but this was set at night by the looks of it. It was very dark and gritty, and according to Treyarch, this is really where they're setting up the story and gathering the characters together to go on the journey that is going to be Black Ops 6 Zombies. Now, if you watch the showcase, you will see that at the end there is literally a 10-second teaser clip that shows various clips from Black Ops 6 Zombies. Gives you an idea of the scale of this Zombies experience, especially when it comes to the Terminus map. Now that is all Treyarch has revealed on Black Ops 6 Zombies for now. Kevin Drew concluded by saying that he has so much more to tell us but can't tell us any more today. But following that, we got a final talk from the senior director for production on Black Ops 6, reiterating just how confident they are with Black Ops 6 Zombies, with of course round-based zombies returning. But it's not just that round-based is back, it is absolutely bigger and better than ever before, with deeper systems, all kinds of other content, and rich quest lines. Now that to me sounds like a return to form, with Easter egg quests similar to what we got in games like Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4 Zombies, where they won't be as handheld as they have been in the past and will be rich with what will happen narratively in the story as well as in the actual steps themselves. Like, I'm really excited for that. But as mentioned, they'll be talking a lot more about zombies in the future, but it's just the fact that everything with Black Ops 6 was built with intention, and some of the massive changes to Black Ops 6 overall with the Omni movement system, if you don't already know about that, is that that's going to be a thing inside of Zombies as well as multiplayer and campaign. And that is a completely game-changing new movement system that's never been in a Call of Duty game, that allows you to move quickly in any direction, where you can dive sideways, you can dive forwards, dive backwards, sprint in any direction, and with the introduction of supine prone, where the player can now roll around from being on their back to on their stomach with a full 360 degrees of motion. Some of the demos that we were shown of this in action did also showcase this very briefly in Zombies, where we could see a player diving deep into water through a glass window, where they did the normal dive, but they did a 180 degrees turn in midair before landing into the water below. And there is a chance that with